Hello, I'm Aloysius. I'm the owner of a company called Haunted Harbor Tours. But today we're not discussing anything ghost related. Instead, we're discussing my art. Now, we're going to choose from a spinning roulette wheel here of which image we're going to discuss today. Ooh, maybe, ooh, no. Oh. No. Bing. Aha. I like that one. Let's make this real big for you. Today we're going to be discussing the Hermit. This is an interesting one, man. This is a lot of fun. Now, this is not the final image because there is no final image. I'm going to be doing dozens of these. This is, one of my images that I absolutely love. And this is not an NFT. Just so you know, I want nothing to do. We are the not NFT, NGMO, NFT, whatever. Anyway, let's discuss the Hermit. Here is the black and white. Bing! Oh, and before we get into this is not a sponsored video, but I do want to thank a Fiverr artist, Ultimate Design. The animation that you're looking at here was put together by Ultimate Design. I'm going to put a link to his Fiverr below. I feel it was pretty darn high quality right from the start, and I only needed to use him for one revision, which is one of the best Fiverr experiences that I've had. And I mean, I've had a lot of great Fiverr experiences, but check out his, if you need flash video or anything like that made in this style, you can check him out. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. The bell icon, I think, is pretty fucking important. So with that, here we go with the Hermit. Just an FYI, in videos where I do... I love you, Jennifer. In videos where I'm going to be talking about the tarot, I'm going to read from my favorite book, The Tarot of Awakening. This is hands down the best book I have found for study and meditation and true understanding of the tarot. It's written by Amy M. Wall. I'm going to put a link, probably the Thrift Books seller on this. Again, not a sponsored video, just where I like to buy books like this. You could also pick it up at like a local bookstore, which is a good idea. Support your local small business. Actually, future Aloysius here. I was going to read it. I was going to read it with this image, the Rider-Waite classic image of the Hermit alongside of it, or, maybe just the Led Zeppelin cover. Actually, yeah, from this Hermit tarot. Bing! Here's the Zeppelin cover that we all love the Hermit for. Anyway, so I was going to read the Tarot of Awakening, but it ended up being 22 minutes. And so I'm going to reach out to Amy Wall, and I'm going to ask her if I can release parallel videos where I do readings of the Tarot of Awakening to go along with the cards I'm showing. And I'm going to release those as a separate video, and hopefully she'll say yes. I think that it's really awesome to get people to study the Tarot of Awakening, and what better than the Hermit. As I read that chapter, it really was all about spiritual enlightenment, exactly what the tarot is all about. And so with that, let's jump into this image, and we're going to discuss the concepts that I tried to make and what I was trying to produce with this sci-fi fantasy tarot deck. 9. The Hermit. Major Arcana. Echo. So this is the Hermit. And I started with black and white. Hold on. Wait, there's an echo problem here. Let me fix this. So I started with black and white. I drew this all by hand with non-photo blue. And what I really wanted to convey here with the Hermit was the isolation, the spiritual isolation. The Hermit is a card who has found enlightenment through withdrawing from people. And so here I've depicted him as on a moon in the edges of the galaxy. You know, that long robe that he wears is the darkest part of this image. And the cloak shows that the hermit is not important as the light he holds. But he's surrounded by books. He is contemplating the concepts of time and death in this image. Typically, he's only holding a lantern. However, I really wanted to show the kind of balance of self and the conflict, right? The star in the lantern tends to depict the higher and the lower states, and the fact that he's kind of reached a place of understanding of both. And so kind of in an as above, so below kind of idea. Look at those colors come in. I love this. So with the hourglass that's, you know, he's floating with his mind, and with the skull there, what I'm trying to show is that he is also going through that kind of understanding and that peace between the higher state and the drama of everyday life. Now, it's a very dark image, as you can tell, and I intentionally left it and made it to be dark. I used a lot of darker colors because this is supposed to be a very barren kind of moon. As you can see, there are a few trees. None of them really have life. He is in a desolated area. And up top, we have a starless sky. Now, it's purple and beautiful, and, you know, it's in what I imagine would be like a forming Oort cloud or a nebula. I believe it's called an Oort cloud when not even really stars have formed yet, but there might be some rocky surfaces like this. I guess it's an asteroid, actually. And that moon there, the other moon, is intentionally feminine. Now, as we scroll down, you can see I love the fact that he's showing people an adventure. So that painting there is really there to illustrate the adventure that he is calling people to participate in. And then again, more books. These are books of enlightened adventurers who, through their mystical journey, have reached a higher state, a higher awareness, kind of an enlightened phase in their life. With this deck, the Crystal Galaxy Tarot, what I really am trying to convey here is the alienness and the spirituality of the tarot. I'm not depicting people as any race or creed. I'm trying to pull from the spiritual knowledge of the wise elders from throughout religion to illustrate the important meanings of these tarots. And that's why the Hermit in particular is depicted as a green-skinned alien with 3 eyes, an enlightened eye. I want to show he's not any particular race. Spirituality, connectedness with the universe, isn't a specific religion or a specific race. It is all of us. Anybody has the potential for enlightenment, as Buddha would teach of. I have a lot more to say. And really, I expect more of these tarot videos from me. Expect more of discussion of art. And my Persephone recently showed me this. I'm happiest when I'm discussing art. All of the ghost stories have basically built my ability to make these cards. I was able to buy computers, I was able to express myself, and I was able to eat through ghost tours. But what I really want to do is I want to express my art. Now, I'm spiritually called to express my art. And so I don't know how I'm going to be able to release this. I don't know if I'm going to make a Spotify pay or a Shopify or what. I have no idea. But with that, guys, I'm going to draw this to a close. Here's my previous video on the paintings that I made over the fall and winter. And over here is a video that Google thinks YouTube, which is owned by Google, thinks you will enjoy. And with that, I'm going to go wake up Persephone with some kisses. And if you're still watching, like, comment, subscribe, and also thank you for making it to the end. For you special people, know that next week's video is actually going to be the painting that I gave Jennifer, my Persephone. If you want to gamble on the roulette wheel next time, make a bet, you know where it's going to come out.